From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, man, I think you still have to look out for David Wright. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Here's Neil Walker. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder number.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting second, first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now, Greg Bird. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Here it comes. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Darno has it, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. New York off to a 1-0 lead. So striding forward now, Lucas Duda. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
In is Curtis Granderson.
First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Curtis Granderson.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Batting sixth.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Michael Conforto will be next. 3-1. Here it is. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
So stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. Matt Holliday standing in now. In previous duels with DeGrom, 2 for 3. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Cabrera's there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic
Batting
defensive
7th,
alignment for the Mets.
Center fielder.
And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Clint Frazier goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
41.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Granderson is under it, and that retires the side. Here's Jay Bruce now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down
Now
to
batting,
begin the third.
Second baseman Neil Walker.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order. Striding in, Tyler Austin, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Gregorius.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get there as it falls in.
This guy is so strong. He just fought that ball off the left field. I know it's a little bit of a blooper right now, but it's going to be a line drive in the books when you look back.
Here's big Aaron Judd.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Ready to count 2-2.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Well, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
Grounded to short. Taken there by Cabrera. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
First baseman number 21.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Holiday will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So striding in as Drupal Cabrera as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael
Digging in to
Conforto.
try it again, Michael Conforto. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And there's ball 2 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another chance.
baseman,
Starlin Castro.
Starlin
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Cespedes. He makes the running play. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Hard liner toward short, but there to take it is Cabrera, and with here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver on 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Hard hit ball to second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something started eventually, and not a bad time to start.
Neil Walker.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker, and this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Clint Frazier. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he got him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's another 1-2. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You know, Matt, he wasn't going to get beaten at that bat. You could see it in his eyes. He was just determined. Fouled off a bunch of pitches, and he was just digging in, looking for one pitch to hit, and he finally got it and got the base hit.
In now, Tyler Austin. Hit in the air out to right. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready for another chance. Lucas Duda. Couple of walks for him thus far. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lucas Duda goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. A hit in 2 tries so far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
a lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Ready on 3 and 1. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Granderson going back at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 New York. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Asdrubal Cabrera goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Fernando Salas gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Fernando Salas.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Holliday. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Full count, here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again, Clint Frazier. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Bruce is there, and he makes the catch for the out. On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Yanks held in check, but into the box. Jay Bruce. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Last time through was a base hit. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Josh Edgen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
56. Josh Edgen.
this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Granderson on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're back at Yankee Stadium for the top of the 9th. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Frazier comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Number 21.
Here's Lucas Duda now. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. A fastball that just misses inside.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And another foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Jacob deGrom is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 7 hits.